Welcome to my Accutane makeup base and face essentials, because the dryness is killing me. First, let's talk about base prep. Normally, if it's in the morning, I use my thick La Roche-Posay moisturizer, and then I go in with a hydrating sunscreen. Paula's Choice Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Sunscreen is my favorite sunscreen I've ever used. I've bought it now 3 times. It is a little bit on the pricier side, but when I tell you this is the best sunscreen I've ever used, somebody on TikTok recommended it and I bought it and I was like, whoa. It knocked my socks off. This is a game changer. Your face always feels really, really smooth. Especially with Accutane, it doesn't feel as dry as it used to. If my skin is really struggling, I will go in with the Rhode Glazing Milk or the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. Rhode Glazing Milk is very, very milky. It's very hydrating. You can see the glow instantly. This one is a little bit more oily in my opinion, but I really do like it. I like this one especially for my under eyes and this one for my entire face. We're gonna start with the Rhode Glazing Milk. I love the smell of it. That might sound so weird. I accidentally dumped a little bit too much on. Because I dumped a lot of this on, I'm actually not gonna use the Merit Great Skin Serum just to save it, but this is one of my favorite glowy makeup, base, hydration, anything. This really helps for makeup not to cling to your dry patches, especially if you're super dry like me on Accutane. Next, some days my skin is really, 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 really dry and I will not use foundation at all. But if I'm going to use foundation, it's going to be the LYS foundation sticks. This is the best foundation in my opinion. When I was really, really struggling with acne, it covered it so well. I had people who would watch my TikToks and comment like, what foundation are you using? It's always the LYS foundation sticks. I think these are God's gift to the earth. These are it's the best foundation in my opinion. It never clings to anything dry. I never noticed that it's patchy or chalky. It doesn't oxidize. I've had so many other foundations that I look at my skin and I'm like, what happened? I've never had this with these. I got super tan, so my shade is T in 3 now. I also feel like this is never heavy. I hate having a really heavy foundation on my face. It really annoys me. Anytime I need a pick-me-up, if the Glazing Milk isn't doing it, if the Merit Great Skin Serum isn't doing it, if I'm still really, really dry, today I'm not, but some mornings my skin is very chapped and dry, I will go in with the Rhode Glazing Mist. Actually, yesterday, I'm gonna spray it on my beauty blender, but yesterday I sprayed this at the gym. I had never just put this on by itself. I looked in the gym mirror and I said, whoa, I'm glowing. What makeup did I put on this morning? And then I'm looking at my skin, I'm like, I don't have makeup on. I don't remember putting anything on. My skin looks so good. Normally, my skin looks really, really dry. And it did not look like that yesterday. Putting on the Rhode Glazing Mist, I was so surprised. Okay, I look orange now because my tan is gone a little bit, but the other one's still way too pale for me. Now we are going in with bronzer. Another LYS favorite, bronzer. It is so creamy, it is so blendable, it is incredible. It never looks patchy either. It's so amazing. LYS, every single product I've ever tried for them or seen anybody try, everybody just loves it. They are such an incredible brand. It feels like butter even going on the skin. Okay, next we have concealers. My personal favorites, Kosas and Tower 28. I really like the Kosas pink one, but the Tower 28 one is amazing as well. Both of these are super creamy, very easy to blend, and they also don't cling to dry patches, which is honestly all I'm looking for considering my skin is so dry. After concealer, my recommended blushes are the Rhode Pocket Blushes or the Say Dew Blushes. These both are incredible. I feel that I reach for the Rhode more, but only because I don't have the Say Dew blush in a more natural color. I think Tan Line is one of the best shades on planet Earth, and I almost use it every day. And normally if I'm putting on makeup for the day, Tan Line is getting used. I also find when I put Tan Line on, it feels so nice on the skin. It feels so creamy. I feel like Rhode has done an incredible job at making really, really hydrating makeup products, really, really hydrating products in general, because my Accutane skin eats them up. Rhode's hydrating products with dry Accutane skin, they should be married. I have never reached for Rhode more in my life than when I have been on Accutane. I'm telling you, I'm being sparse with my products at this point because I'm like, you're gonna run out and you still have 3 months of Accutane left. These are some of the only blushes that don't make me look like I'm just a dry piece of sandpaper. I don't know if this is an Accutane recommended product, but I always put on Pillow Talk at the end just because I love a good glow. I feel like it takes away from the dullness of my face. And last but not least, lippies. These are the three that I normally reach for. I love this Jisoo lip honey oil. I thought it was just gonna be something cute and it wasn't gonna work. This is one of the best lip oils I've ever tried. It goes on so nice, stays on, your lips stay hydrated and glowy. The same with Summer Fridays and the Rhode Peptide Lip Treatment. I have these three in my bag at all times. My lips get so dry. I'm doing a dry lip series testing my lip products. Because of how dry they get, these are my three favorites that I use. I have Summer Fridays on, but I'm just gonna apply Rhode as well, just for a little extra nourishment. Also, I apply these as well. Sometimes I do Vaseline right before I go to bed to help prep for the next morning to just seal in moisture. And if my hands and feet are ever super dry, I'm always using the Weleda Skin Food. This is one of the best hydrating hand creams or foot creams I've ever come across. I don't put it on my skin because it does break me out. I know a few people who do, but I've just noticed breakouts with this, so I don't put it on my face, just hands and feet. But I cannot stand applying makeup with super, super dry, crunchy hands. So I always put this on normally before I apply makeup, especially if my hands are super dry. But normally it's before bed at night or in the morning when I'm super dry, and then it just lasts throughout the day. And also cult favorite, Vaseline. I also keep this in my car just in case at any moment I just spray it on. These are just some ways I've combated dryness with the products that I have and products I can recommend, because all of a sudden my skin got really dry being on Accutane, and I would apply makeup and I would go, huh. So after a few months of kind of testing and trialing, this is what works for me. If you have any product recommendations, leave them down below. And I hope I can recommend some products for you, and I hope that works for you as well. Stay hydrated.